Fifth question, factorize. In that first one, 15 into 5x minus 4 the whole cube minus 10 into 5x minus 4. So here we have two numerical values, that is 15 and 10. So out of this we can take number 5 as common, and then we have 5x minus 4 the whole cube and 5x minus 4. So we can take 5x minus 4 as common. So after taking out, we'll write the remaining terms. So from 15 you have taken 5, so 15 divided by 5 you'll get 3 here, and from 5x minus 4 the whole cube we have taken 5x minus 4, so we'll be left with 5x minus 4 the whole square minus, so 10 divided by 5 will get 2 here, and 5x minus 4 it's already taken out. So the next step, write 5 into 5x minus 4 as it is, 3 into 5x minus 4 the whole square, we can expand it using the formula a minus b the whole square. So when we expand it, we'll get 25x square minus 40x plus 16 minus 2. So the next step, write 5 into 5x minus 4 as it is. We can multiply 3 inside. So 3 into 25 will get 75x square minus 3 into 40 will get 120x plus 16 into 3 will get 48, and 48 minus 2 will get 46 here. Second question, 3a square x minus bx plus 3a square minus b. So here, if you look at the first two terms, we can take x as common. So when we take it out, we'll be left with 3a square minus b plus. So from 3a square minus b, we can take number 1 as common. So when we take it out, again we'll be left with 3a square minus b. Since 3a square minus b is common, so take it out, write it first, and then write the remaining terms. So the remaining terms are x plus 1. Third question, b into c minus d the whole square plus a into d minus c plus 3 into c minus d. So here we have c minus d, d minus c and c minus d. So if we interchange here, we'll get c minus d as common in all the three terms. So to interchange that, we'll take minus as common from the second term. So we'll get b into c minus d the whole square minus a into c minus d plus 3 into c minus d. So now we can take the factor c minus d as common. So when we take it out, we'll be left with b into c minus d minus a plus 3. So the next step, we can multiply b inside. So we'll get c minus d into bc minus bd minus a plus 3. Fourth question, ax square plus b square y minus ab square minus x square y. So here we'll just rearrange it. So after ax square, we'll write minus ab square plus b square y minus x square y. So now from the first two terms, we can take a as common. So when we take it out, we'll get x square minus b square. And from the next two terms, we can take y as common. So when we take it out, we'll get b square minus x square. So same like the previous problem here, to get the common factor, that is x square minus b square, we'll take minus as common in our second term. So we'll get a into x square minus b square minus y into again x square minus b square. So now we got a common term, that is x square minus b square, and then we have a minus y. So this x square minus b square is of the form a square minus b square. So expand it using the formula, we'll get x plus b into x minus b into a minus y. Fifth question, 1 minus 3x minus 3y minus 4 into x minus. Fifth question, 1 minus 3x minus 3y minus 4 into x plus y the whole square. So we get 1. So from the next two terms we can take minus 3 as common. So when we take it out, we'll get x plus y minus 4 into x plus y the whole square. So in the next step, multiply the coefficient of x plus y the whole square and the numerical value. So we'll get minus 4 on the top, and down we get minus 3. So here the two numbers are minus 4 and plus 1. So replace it here, we'll get 1 minus 4 into x plus y plus x plus y minus 4 into x plus y the whole square. So the next step, from the two terms we don't have anything in common, so just take the number 1 outside. So we'll get 1 minus 4 into x plus y. From the next two terms we can take x plus y as common. So when we take it out, again we'll get 1 minus 4 into x plus y. Now just club it together, we'll get 1 minus 4 into x plus y into 1 plus x plus y. So in the next step we can multiply minus 4 inside. So we'll get 1 minus 4x minus 4y into 1 plus x plus y.